Welcome NSRA fans to last chance qualifier here for season number 9, Super Speedway season on NSRA Sunday Select here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Right now these guys are qualifying. You see them going out there. One lap qualifying effort. Go out there for pit stall selection more than anything. The pit road. So we'll see what these guys can do. Paul Servant's here, back after a few weeks off. He took back the last couple races. He qualifies up front, but he's got some competition today. The one and only DJ Mitzel's back from his vacation. DJ's in the booth with us. DJ, how's it going?
It's going good. Yeah, I've been off for a while. Hopefully I can figure out how to run this thing again. Never been real good with this car, but we'll give her a go.
DJ will be back. We got a pretty full room actually out there. All the people. We got a little over 20 cars, it looks like, right around there. So a lot of good super speedway names. We get a good clean race here. Last race before the playoffs start. This is the last chance qualifier, so I believe the playoffs this season are going to have 16 drivers based on points, and then the last chance qualifier will be the highest finishing driver that does not qualify for that top 16. So there'll be 17 guys in the playoffs when we start next week from Daytona. Right now, there's Russ Hancock in that 343. Next lap. And start-finish line here at Talladega is down past the trioval course, turn 1. Right now, Les Levy on the pole, 53.62. Yeah. And there's the 61. DJ Mitzel laying down a 53.61. Top spot. All eyes, though, are on number 3, Paul Servant, as he takes the green flag, and this is his lap right here of record. Can he beat out DJ there? DJ, who's been on vacation and doesn't know how to drive this car, sits on the pole right now, 53. Oh, Cody Nagel's up there at 53.60. DJ down to second.
Yeah, I wasn't all that worried that I'd get the pole.
53.60 is the pole, is right around the pole speed. You were running low 50s in practice. You and Holloway running around the track.
Yeah, that was just Holloway and I just tandeming, really just kind of checking out how the car would withstand temperatures. So it oh, just a little off.
14 cars are qualified so far between 53.60 and the slowest qualifier 53.74, which that's nothing. Not that much.
Oh, there Dana jumped into third.
Dana up there in that 53.61. Is this set for 1 or 2 laps, DJ? It's just 1, right?
It's just 1 lap.
Okay. Brian Kaufman's done. I think about almost everyone's done. Then get ready to grid up. Qualifying orders here in a little bit of race info. We got 75 laps here at Talladega. 2 fast repairs for these guys. Unlimited tires, 50% fuel. 2 green white checkers should we need it. 75 laps, so just about 200 miles here on this track. Go through the qualifying order right now. On the pole, that number 6, Cody Nagels. 53.602. 6 thousandths slower. Paul Servant in the 3. is in the 2nd position. Inside road number 2, Dana Osborne in that 8. Outside of Dana, DJ Mitzel in the 61. In row number 3, Vince Guerrero in that 14. Outside of Vince is Ricky Bobby in the 62. And Wreckhouse Racing, Les Levy. Row number 4, Daniel Holloway in the 21. Outside of Holloway, in the 12, Zach Fritsch, something like that. In row number 5, Charles Giffen in that 99. Russ Hancock in the 343 right outside of him. In row number 6, Michael Pratt in the 45. Outside of Michael, the number 1, Brian Kaufman. In row number 7, Doug Johnson in that 13. Outside of Doug, Andrew Schroeder in the 48. Usually in the JETS, Jets, who lost again. And in row number 8, you have David Overstreet in the 46. Outside David, Rick Seabrins in the 4. In row number 9, Dusty Burkhart in the 69. And Mark Mann in the 04. Row number 10, Tyler Miller in the 23. And Stephen McComas in the 70. And in row number 11, at the end, Lucky Len McNeese in the 84. And Isaac the Wrecking Ball Wilson in the 93. We'll start 20 seconds. So 22 racers here tonight. Pretty good race. These guys get off the start-finish line and get ready to go. Probably should show you what I'm doing at that. Probably help. Here we go. I've been doing this for a couple seasons. I guess I'll catch on. 75 laps here from Talladega NSRA Sunday Select. I mean, DJ, what's the plan? I mean, are you going to stay up front? Are you going to go to the back? What's going to happen
here? I don't know. I'd rather go to the back for a while. I don't want to mess anybody's race up early, as I haven't been racing much, but I'll start up here, see what happens, and then if I get shuffled back a little bit, then I'll probably just kind of stay back.
Sounds good. Let's see what happens. Go down the backstretch here, getting close to the green flag. This is the last chance qualifier before our playoffs start next Sunday here. Season number 9, NSRA Sunday Select. He's won momentum going into the playoffs. He's picking up a win. Paul Servant's been strong since he's been back, so I'm sure he'd love to get a win. Dana Osborne there would like to get some momentum. He was super strong at the beginning of the season. Kind of tailed off a little bit. Missed a week or two here and there. Love to get a victory again. Number 6, our pole sitter, Cody Nagels, has been on again, off again. Playoffs. Pace car will exit here, go down pit road. We'll go through the tri-oval, and the green flag will come out. In NSRA, green flag is controlled by the not the car, the flag stand. Flag is about to come out. Here we go. We're racing here. They're from Talladega NSRA Sunday Select. DJ up there trying to help Paul Servant on the outside. That lane is the preferred lane here all season long with these cars. Down below, Cody Nagels is Dana Osborne pushing the heck out of him, and Vince Guerrero, that 14. You know, the 14 wants to get to that 6, but you also know that 8 and the 3 want to come together and work together. The 6 car, though, working the middle, pushing Paul out of the way. And here's his buddy Guerrero, Vince Guerrero getting in with him, but DJ and Paul able to get around. Guerrero is in turn number 3. Dana Osborne down below. Looks like Paul Servant will be your leader here for lap number 1. Come off the tri-oval, 61 pushing the 3. 3 wide action to turn. Paul and DJ really taking that middle line and just extending that lead there. Cody Nagel's a pole setter right behind DJ, looking like he might want to go down. He doesn't. Stays there. And you got that third line coming. Zach Fritsch right there. Charles Giffen looks like so sneaky. New paint job up there on the top line. Up there with the 12 is Zach Fritsch. That's making the third line. Russ Hancock looking for something. Paul Servant and DJ though having some action on the bottom side. Osborne going to take the lead. Got a good buddy. 21 Holloway right there. Guys come down and see Osborne gets up there in front of Paul. Is that middle, that top line, middle line kind of comes out there. It's that bottom line behind.
Yeah, I lost contact with Paul there for a second, and the bottom line just trucked us there. That's the thing. If you lose any contact, it's hard to get back up there unless they kind of let off the gas. And I think Paul, you know, I don't think he was that upset just letting his teammate get up there anyways, so he just kept it forward. And I couldn't get back to him.
Any issues with temps at all? Or no, your temps are all good?
No, I was good. I think once you get up your temps a little bit, you could probably stay right on the guy for a good lap and a half, and then you got to start worrying about it. But otherwise, it's not bad.
You got that third line coming up there. Daniel Holloway up there. Here they come, that top line. Holloway and Levy. Making it work. Holloway's going to slide down with all his buddies. The 8-3. Ooh, there's a little check up there. Osborne gives him a little bit of a push instead there.
It got a little sticky there.
Yeah, when Holloway moved down, it just kind of checked up that line. Nagels and Guerrero.
Everybody's kind of squirming all over right now. Let's see if we can get it lined out here.
Yeah, we are 3 wide, 5, 6 rows.
Oh, somebody got into me there.
All these cars. Oh, Holloway's in the wall. Levy's spinning into traffic.
Oh, they're still wrecking. Gee, they're still wrecking. It never ends.
The 23 into the wall. Glenn McNeese drives down pit road. He'll need a black flag clear. Started it right there. That one car just came up just a little bit for a little bit of a side draft. Pushed Holloway up into less, leaving that 62. See it right there. Less contact. Zach Fritsch gets into the back of him a little bit. Turns him into the inside, which gets Dana. Paul Servant's involved. David Overstreet's involved. The 23, Tyler Miller right there. All kinds of messed up. Yeah, the 23 he just could not get the thing straight, just all over the place. Poor Doug Johnson. Thought he was safe. The 23 got him anyway. Some of these guys, you see, from Mark Mann's perspective, lots of brakes, lots of smoke. Decided just to slow it down and take it easy. So, caution on lap number Wow, end of lap number 5 right there. Coming to lap 6. As they come off pit road, Cody Nagels will lead them off with Vince Guerrero, Brian Kaufman in the 1 car. DJ, you have any damage?
No, I had none.
Okay.
I didn't. I just got kind of turned in that turn right before they ended up starting to wreck, so it kind of worked out.
There we go. 1 caution down. Hopefully, racing. You guys were getting pretty racy there, even though you're still 70 laps away from the finish. So we'll see if it settles down a little bit.
Yeah, I think everybody was just having fun to start. Hopefully, it calms down a little bit. I think I'm gonna go back in here and race around the back a little bit. Let people calm down.
See if that happens. Right now, the 6 and the 14 will be first and second. And Kaufman, that 1 car right there. It's been a great addition to the series this season. Consistently up front. Definitely going to qualify for the class. Second or third. He's up there towards the top. Bunch of cars going down there. DJ included follow the 45, Michael Pratt down. Again, our playoffs for NSRA Sunday Select start next Sunday. They'll be here live on Victory Lane broadcast. You'll have to listen to me for a few more rounds. See if we can't have DJ step playoff races.
Yeah, I think I'll be up here.
See if we can't get Rick Greenaway back up in here. Maybe send Todd Poston to Rick's house to fix his computer. If anyone's seen Todd Poston, by the way, put the comments in there. Let us know where he's at. He's been hiding for some time. Can't find him anymore.
Well, I see him in pit stall a lot. We've been having a lot of fun, Todd and I, battling for the points lead in pit stall. So I'll wreck him next week or this Thursday for you.
Good. Closer to starting this race back up. It'll be green flag because we come to lap number 9. Kaufman will be behind Cody Nagels. See what happens there. Something they'll do. Get themselves nose or tail, probably. If I had to guess. Yes. I say the 14's going to slow play his start. Let the 6 get up in front of him, and they're going to take off in that up lane. What do I know? See what happens here. Only 5 cars in that top lane. Paul Servant's there in the 3rd. He's behind the 48 of Andrew Schroeder. Jets. About to go green flag racing here. Vince Guerrero up top. Cody Nagels down low. Green flag is out, and we're back racing. 6 with a great start up and right up in front of the 14. I don't know how I could have seen that coming. There we go. got Brian Kaufman on the bottom. You got Doug Johnson right there, and the 70 of Stephen McComas. Trying to get that bottom line going. To go, and up front, Nagels and Guerrero with Schroeder, Paul Servant right there. Isaac all the way to 5th place. He's always willing to try a different line. He looked low, but he's gonna go high above Paul. The high line. No, now he wants the low line. I don't know where he's gonna give himself a headache. Front, the 6 and the 14 though, commanding that line, the preferred line right there above the first. Back right in the middle. There goes Isaac to the top side. Got a little bit of help up there. Let's see what he can do. Got the 9 car. Charles Giffen with him. There's nothing happening up there. Can't get any momentum. Dive back. Spread the field out a little bit here with this race. It's fine. Still got 65 laps of racing to go. Plenty of racing. Woody Nagels, Vince Guerrero, Paul Servant, and the wrecking ball, Isaac Wilson. And that Mountain Dew car trying to make some things happen. Got a lot more help up top now, Isaac does. Got Les Levy. Oh, there's contact. Oh, we're going to go under caution. Oh. Into the 84. Were you far enough back, DJ?
Yeah, I dove it down and then hit the gas hard as I could to get by it once we were done.
Sure, Len's not very happy. The 84. Just seemed like that top line trying to get organized, and Tyler Miller in the 23. Have gotten bumped a little bit. Go to a different camera angle on the 23. Just not very organized, and they were just all over the place. You saw them snaking around. They couldn't stay straight, couldn't keep their line, and you're just trying to stay with everyone right behind them. And it just caused a checkup, and Dana had nowhere to go. He had all that momentum in the 8 car. So you watch, they're trying to follow Isaac. Les dives a little low there. Tyler still trying to stay with Les. Then you see Isaac slide down low. Everyone just losing momentum. Dana's coming. Just kind of gets into the 23 and he just loses traction. The rear tires go out from under him and boom. Dana's got nowhere to go. The 23, there's the 70 sitting there along the wall, hoping and praying. A little bit of contact into the 9 car. Charles Giffen, the 23, fast into the wall out of nowhere. Les gets into him. Len and Dana were hugging each other, and Mark Mann, he stopped in time and not make contact. If he made any contact with Len McNeese, it was light. Under caution again. These guys come in from their pit stop, get some top it off. Nagels and Guerrero again, 1 and 2. This time Paul Servant, Andrew Schroeder, Isaac Wilson, top 5. So we're going to see what happens this time with the 6 and the 14. I called it exactly last time. Can't believe they would do the same thing twice. We shall see. Jays, this race is not like last race where we had like 300 cautions.
Well, let's hope not.
The longest race ever known to man. I think they had 12, 15 cautions at Daytona.
Yeah, hopefully we can just settle in here.
Pit stops, these guys in the back of the pack going up to top off. Nagels will take the bottom again. Guerrero will be up top. Would not be surprised to see the same action happen at the restart here, coming back to the green. That happened last time at the restart with 14. Doesn't quite, quote unquote, get a good start.
You know, I'm really hoping that I don't blow my engine on one of these starts. This is my first race ever with a sequential shifter, and I have to think about my shifting every time. So if you ever see me blow up, it got me.
Be at the start.
Well, I mean, maybe when I'm pitting too.
Great. Well, you got Mark Mann behind you. He'll just shove you.
Well, it could come at any time. I take that back because I shift occasionally through the race between 4th and 5th.
Only 4 cars there on the high line. The 14 of Vince Guerrero, the 48 Andrew Schroeder, the 13 of Doug Johnson, and the 12 of Zach Fritsch. Oh, and here comes the 69. A Tennessee Volunteer 69 of Dusty Burkhart. Tennessee, of course, just won the other day. Their bowl game, they defeated Clemson. I live close to Clemson, and I'm so happy they lost.
Oh, no, you're a hater?
Yeah, I live around too many Clemson fans.
Yeah, I get it. Who do you root for then?
Well, I went to school at IU. I'm a Hoosier, so I don't really have a football. I don't root for anything college football. My daughter's going to be a game, so I guess I'll root for her.
There you go.
Green flag is out. We're back to racing here. Cody Nagels, Vince Guerrero up top. And once again, surprise. 6 cars back up there in that middle line in front of Vince Guerrero. Paul Servant and Isaac Wilson trying to make that bottom line work. Stephen McComas right there too. Brian Kaufman's there. Doug Johnson making it 3 wide, but he's got no help up there. But that will slow that top line up just a little bit, but not enough for Paul and all them to get up there to battle Cody Nagels and Vince Guerrero in that 14. He's back in the pack. He's in the middle, just kind of riding it out right now, hoping no one wrecks in front of him. He's also looking the 8
Yeah,
cars
some of these moves some of these guys are making make me nervous. We almost wrecked a couple times already since the green flag. Let's hope we get greened out.
Len McNeese behind Dana Osborne is pushing DJ. Coming up on Dusty Burkhart. A lot of these guys just kind of need to come to them. Zach Fritz all over the bumper of Isaac Wilson, sawing on it. They're able to keep it out of the wall, but looked like they were getting close. All comes down to keeping your line. If you can hold your line steady. High. Zach's going to cut the middle as Cody Nagels and Vince Guerrero have gone to the yellow line. Now Stephen McComas up there with Dana Osborne, that third line. Isaac goes back up there. 6 and the 14. Might be trying to pull something out. Down to the green flag. Start lap number 18. The 6 and the 14 continue to dominate this race. Here comes Zach Fritsch on that outside line with Paul Servant and Holloway behind him. Schroeder in the 48 still trying to stay with that 6 and the 14.
Oh boy, I feel a wreck coming.
Everywhere. Paul Servant, Daniel Holloway coming. Trying to make that outside line work. You heard DJ.
People are on the apron.
People are all over the place. High intensity, only a couple laps after we go green. You would have think this is the last lap of the race, but no. We're only on lap number 19. Nagels! Oh, he gets under.
Oh, there goes one.
He gets pushed down there by the 14, and the 14's going to slow down and let him catch back up there. They're below the yellow line. They need to get up safely. The 6 car gets up. The 14 car gets up. And now they'll go to the back of the pack. Saw the 14 get into the back of the 6, got him super loose. The one thing with these cars, you cannot lose the draft. If you lose the draft, it's really hard. Definitely need a caution, although they should be all right. Up front right now, it's the 3 and the 21. Paul Servant, Daniel Holloway. Up front with Brian Kaufman, the 1. You also have the 8 car of Dana Osborne right there, and Isaac the Wrecking Ball Wilson. Again, all over the place. Bottom line, middle line, top line. There's no telling what he's going to do.
I just to confirm, Isaac absolutely loves that nickname.
Yes, he does. That's why I kept it. I know he watches this while he races, so he's probably cussing me out as I announce all his moves.
Does he watch while he races?
I believe so.
Oh, excellent. I love it.
That's Isaac down there on the bottom. You see Guerrero and Nagels coming up right behind Isaac. Right.
Trying to keep my nose out of it. Oh, boy.
DJ
was almost
right there. You got Len McNeese right there with you. Right behind you, and Andrew Schroeder. Zach Fritsch right there behind Cody Nagels, and we're 3 wide. McComas in the middle with Russ Hancock, Tyler Miller on the outside. Mark Mann, that 0-4. Ooh, the 14 gets a little loose. Ooh, the 6 goes below the yellow. There goes Vince Guerrero in the 14 Budweiser car going to the middle lane behind. See if he can make that work a little bit. Russ slides up to the high side. Ooh.
Yeah, Russ is just letting him go by. Russ doesn't want anything to do with this.
Here comes the 6 car. Dana Osborne getting.
Oh my goodness, that was close.
Oh, there's a check up right there, the 4 car. Isaac Wilson. Oh, Rick getting all kinds of uneasy there. The 4-car Rick Seabreds. He's down there on the bottom with Isaac Wilson, Cody Nagels, Zach Fritsch right there. Les Levy. Well, Paul up front, still Paul Servant, Daniel Holloway. Here comes Batman, Mark Mann, and Tyler Miller, although Tyler gets a little loose as Rick Seabreds gets right behind him. Backs it off a little bit and he's going to get behind a 14. Rick wants to go to that high line. I'm just surprised, DJ, we haven't had a wreck in the last couple of laps.
I am very, very surprised as well. There's been several close calls.
It's not towards the front, it's right in the middle. These guys are super racy in the middle of his path. See Rick Seabreds right there. They come off of turn number 2. Doug Johnson looking for a lane, wants to go on the low side around Tyler Miller, make it 3 wide into turn number 3. Zach, Mr. Wrecking Ball Wilson up there at the top. Gotta remember his first name, I'm getting old. Zach Fritsch side drafts into Isaac and almost puts him in the wall there. Sure, Isaac appreciated that. Now we're back to side by side now. That top middle lane. About 6 cars up there before we get to the bottom lane with Vince Guerrero and Cody Nagels. Dana making it 3 wide, going below Stephen McComas. We're doing a little side draft, really stalled that top line out. Now you had the 14 and the 6 going right back to the front where they've been most of this race. They had that one little bobble with the 6 and the 14, put them in the back, all the way back up to the front now.
Who is the 4th car on the bottom line there with the white door, purplish car? Okay. I just wanted to know who it was. Thank you. There's been some fun moves out of that car, so I was curious.
At David Overstreet in the 46. At top line, Isaac Wilson coming. He's bringing reinforcements up there. Oh, there's contact. The 1,
oh, there
the
we
70.
Go.
Oh, DJ has nowhere to go. Started with the 70 and the 1, it looked like. Let's take a look at that and see what happened. Okay, I mean, you could hear it in his throttle. It's all about momentum. We've talked about this all season long. These cars are all momentum. This race is all momentum based. And that top line trying to stay together. And you heard McComas there feathering the throttle. And that top line just checked up so much. He just had nowhere to go. And just make a little bit of contact with the car in front of you. Maybe the feathering we heard was the 1 car. Let's see what the 70's doing. Nowhere to go. I mean, it's 70s up front, trying to keep with that lead group, trying to stay all connected. That's just part of super speedway racing. Nothing you can do about it. As we come off of pit road, and the 6, the 14 will probably be first ones off. There you go. 6 off first, 14 is second. Paul Servant, Daniel Holloway, third and fourth. And Batman in fifth, Mark Mann. Were you able to make it back to pit road without towing, DJ?
Yeah. It wasn't terrible, but I was a meatball, so I had to fast repair it.
We are on lap number 28, third caution today. Again, this is the last chance qualifier for the playoffs. Playoffs start next Sunday night from Daytona. 80 laps of super speedway racing here in NSRA Sunday Select as we try to crown season number 9 champion. See if we can't grab. Let's grab Holloway and give him a talk. Holloway, this is Steve up in the booth. You got me?
I do.
Will you tell your buddy Dana to stop getting all these accidents? We'll be much better off.
Well, he's got to keep his name as a legend as far as the noob. So, you know, he's got to keep that going, I guess.
How's the racing been so far?
Crazy. That's for sure.
So you need to do me a favor here on this restart. I'm not saying it's going to happen this way, but it's going to happen this way. The 14's not going to get a good start. You need to push the heck out of the 14 because he wants the 6 to slide up right there with him.
You see what I did with Paul before this caution?
Yeah.
I ain't lifting.
Good. Well, man, good luck out there.
I tell you what, that was fun. And when I got my lap back, I started 19th, and I think I was second in about 2 or 3 laps. So that was crazy, insane fun.
Yeah, it's been crazy the last 15 laps has been insane. So.
Oh, for sure. You just got to go with the momentum with this car, and the runs you get, you got to take it. Teammates or not, you know, it's you got to go with it.
I hear you, man. Well, good luck out there, and hopefully we talk to you at the end of the race, top 3.
Hopefully, last race of the playoffs, so points will be reset next week, and probably have to do it like I've been doing this whole season.
Sounds good, Holloway. Good luck.
Take care.
Let's watch if he lifts or not.
If Holloway says he's not gonna, I believe him.
I do too. There goes that pace car, gonna drop down into pit road, but again, we're not gonna restart till about the tri-oval. EJ's mid-pack on the bottom line.
I think I'm gonna go have some fun here.
Good. Holloway setting up right behind that 14. Green flag is out, and he's going to give him a shove, and he does. that 14 going. That 6 car, let's see what happens though. The 14's gonna dive down to the bottom side with the 6. Now Holloway's got to get help there on that top line. He's got the 3 car with him. Paul Servant says, I'll take that. And those guys are going to go on a high side, trying to go around the 14 and the 6. Good push there by the 21 and the 3, and they get the top. They get the advantage there in that preferred line. DJ coming. He's got to get around the 13. Almost some contact there. And the 40 and the 84, Lucky Led McNeese right there. EJ in the middle. 3 wide there going to turn number 1. Doug Johnson. And that black and that pit stall car, black and gold. And down below, Nagels and Guerrero battling it out with Servant and Holloway. It's always good to have these little rivalries. Those 4 cars have been the class of the field today. We're on lap number 31. So DJ, talk about right now with you, I mean, with no one behind. Oh, you get right up on the track bumper. Never mind. Oh, there was a checkup, wasn't there? Is that what got you up there to the Holloway?
Yeah, there was a big checkup there, and I could have dove low, but I would have just been strung out. So I checked with them.
Yeah, I saw Nagels and Guerrero jump up in front. I just happened to see you. You were a couple car lengths behind Holloway for a while, and you weren't getting any help from behind, so I was kind of.
Yeah, I kind of lost them, and I had no chance. I was just kind of in the sucker hole there.
Yeah. Right now it's 6 cars. Nose to tail in that middle line. Cruising around here on lap number 32. Doug Johnson still trying to make it work there on the top. He's got David Overstreet. They're not really hooked up, but they are still making a little bit of momentum forward. A little bit of a move. They're side by side with DJ right there. Holloway looks high. So does Paul Servant. They're going to go try the high line around the 14 and the 6. A little bit of a gap between those two. Mark Mann was thinking about going to the low side, but decided not to. Oh, and Mark gets into the 6, and that gets him and DJ all over. DJ's trying to save it. There are cars everywhere. Oh, the 12 car into the 93 were under caution. Just save it, DJ. You'll be all right. Oh! Oh! Under caution here, lap number 33. See the 61 with the right front.
That was
damage.
quite a ride I took there.
Up there with the 61 and the 6 and the 6. Yeah, the 61, the 6, and the 4. 04. EJ, I think you hit Mark so hard. He could do nothing.
Yeah, something happened between the 04 and the 6, and they just stopped like they put a parachute out. And it just kind of shot me down the track when I hit Mark, and then I was just trying to keep in the gas as much as I could because there wasn't a caution, and I was just wrecking for the whole turn, basically.
That's what it was. The 6 car slowed down all of a sudden. See if I can't listen to his throttle. back here. Check something out.
So I got about 22 seconds of damage. I'm going to fix it, and hopefully it's good. I think I just barely got into the 14 there.
That was weird. Watch the replay from the cockpit of the 6 car. It's like all of a sudden he lost power, and then it came right back on. So that's what happened there. It looks like he lost a little bit of power. The 0-4 gets into the back of him, and then DJ, that checkup just gets to you.
Yeah, so what Cody's saying on the race chat is he just feels like there's a glitch or something that caused him to like throw a parachute out almost.
Yeah, it was really weird on the replay.
You know.
I mean, it just, he has his RPMs are at 9,800. He's right behind the 14, and all of a sudden it zaps him down to 8,200 RPM. So it was really, it's bizarre. I don't have glitches on iRacing, do they?
Yeah. No.
So under caution here, lap number 35. Your leader right now, Paul Servant in the 3. That was an awesome race from the restart. We talked to Daniel Holloway before the restart. Talked about it wasn't going to live. So what happened there? 14-6, they worked together so well. Guerrero says, fine, you push me. And he eventually pushes, gets down below to the bottom line with the 6. They work together and keep that bottom line going. And they eventually pass that middle line and get up front. So just awesome teamwork by the 14-6, the 3, the 21. I mean, those guys are just put on a show for you guys here tonight. Right now you got Paul Servant. He has choice. He takes the high lane. He'll have the 6 car with him. That top line's pretty stacked. You get the 3, the 6, the 21, the 8. So some super fast cars down below. You have the 14 Guerrero. You know he's super fast. Schroeder, the 48, even though he's in the Jets car, he has been fast. They don't win, but he has been fast tonight, so he should be all right.
I gotta say, with this car, it's just so much different than the other cars. When you get up there and you're drafting and really racing hard, you gotta stay up on the wheel. You can't chill out like you can with the trucks and the Xfinity car.
Green flag racing at the start of lap number 37. Now you have the 14 and the 6 car going down that bottom side. Ace car is in. We're getting closer and closer to the start of this restart of this race here on lap number 37. NSRA Sunday Select Last Chance Qualifier here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Green flag is out, and we're back racing. Paul Servant, Daniel Holloway on the top line, Vince Guerrero, Cody Nagels on the bottom side, Dana Osborne up there with his buddies in the 21 and the 8. So 3 nice team cars right there, front to back. Can they keep the 14 and the 6 on the bottom, and can they keep them behind them? Down the backstretch, just drag race. That middle line, though, is grooving right now. They get out in front of the bottom line. 3 car lengths now. Everyone's spread out. I don't know if there were some problems there with the 46. The 343 looks like he might be blinking a little bit. Overstreet falling back fast. So he's maybe has some problems or not. Isaac's going to go around him. The back of the pack all over the place. And Overstreet continues to fall back. He is not up to speed. He's several miles an hour slower than some of those other guys. 178. Everyone else going about 190. So he's gonna fall fast. Right here in the 45. He's leading this second group of cars that got kind of...
Yeah, so what happened there sounds like the 46 thinks he got the blue cone stuck on the front of his car, and everybody was trying to go around him, and it slowed us down really bad.
I think he has engine problems more than anything. He's off on power and everything. Right now you have a line led by Michael Pratt, Dustin Burkhart, Rick Seabrand. Ooh, and Mark Mann gets shuffled out. Zach Richards in the back end gets some boots. They get all back in. And up front, Paul Servant and Daniel Holloway still controlling it. And that middle line, the only cars on the bottom there. That 14 and that 6, Vince Guerrero, Vince Guerrero, Cody Nagel's there. So group of 10. Then you have this group here, and they're closing back. They're only a second and a half. So they gained about a second in the last lap. And back a little bit further, Isaac Wilson, Charles Giffen, Les Levy. They're 2 seconds back of that second group. Gonna have to work hard and work together to get back up there.
Yeah, I think we're basically there. We're sniffing their drafts. We're going to get up there real quick here.
Yeah, you're less than a second behind the person in the back of the pack, so you're there. Oh. Evasive action there by the 4 and the 04. Decide to split their lineup and go too wide, and they're falling back. They've lost about half a second that last half a lap. You get that 45, 69 behind him. There we go. Rick Seabrand's now leading that group, and Russ Hancock steps out and goes low. Then he's going to go around him. That split up that second line. So you got 4 of the cars are back with the lead group, and the 14 and the 6 problems again below the yellow line. But they're able to collect it. They're the only cars down there. Up front, Holloway, Servant, Osborne, Doug Johnson up in fourth position. Good to see Doug up there in the fourth position. I'd be lying if I didn't say when I see his car, I think Wu-Tang Clan. Show my age a little bit. That's what I'm looking. That's what it looks like. Black with the gold pit stall logo on the hood. Our lap number 43, so we're past halfway. Oh, there's contact in the back between the 12 and the 70. Yellow flag might come out, maybe. They're back up. They're going. The 70 is stuck on the wall. We need a yellow flag.
Did they spin or no?
Oh yeah, they're in the. McComas is up, come back on the track. Not looking good. Caution needs to come out. Oh, trying to get it going. 12 is on pit road. No caution. McComas is going to spin around on the bottom. There it is. Now we're back under caution. The 70 and the 12 with contact in the wall. Brings that out. He's 70 now, lost a lap. Do you have to manually go in there and throw that caution?
Yeah, I did. I threw it because he was stuck.
Yeah, I mean, he's just, yeah, he's in bad shape. I don't know what he's doing right now, actually.
Is he still stuck?
No.
Or did he?
No, he's doing other stuff. Let's just put it like that.
Oh.
We're back here. McComas has decided to take it into the pits, it looks like. After that car has too much damage. We'll see who goes out first. Looks like Paul Servant, Dana Osborne, Daniel Holloway, and Brian Kaufman, Doug Johnson, Andrew Schroeder. Six and the 14 are sticking in the pits. I don't know what's going on there with those guys. There they go. Maybe they want to challenge. They want to start from the back. We're going to go green on lap number 48. Getting closer and closer to the end here in this last chance qualifier. DJ, you're going to start in the middle of everything.
Yeah. I'm going to try to see if I can't sneak my way back up there. I suppose I'll have to get to the middle or top line as soon as possible. Maybe Russ will let me sneak up there. Or Len.
I'm sure they will. .70 car still on the pits. Zach Fritsch is out of the race. So it looks like about 2 cars out of the race, the 12 and the 70. Last 2 cars that were involved. Paul Servant, Dana Osborne, 1-2. All the way right there behind the 3. Brian Kaufman, the 1, right behind the 8. Pace car diving off. You get them getting ready to start, go back. Oh God, I can't even talk today. It's New Year's, starting off on the right foot. Can't speak. Get ready to go back green on lap number 48 here in NSRA Sunday. Set. Green flag is out. Paul Servant and Dana Osborne leading both these lines to the start-finish line. See what happens here. We'll see how they try to work Dana in. See what DJ decides to do to get up that middle line. Paul Servant, like a rocket ship, is out of there. DJ will watch DJ right there. Ooh, Dana Osborne's all over the place. Go back up to the front. Dana pushing Paul with Brian Kaufman.
6 and the 14 are going to the front real quick.
Yes, they are taking that high line right out there. The 21 really had to back off the throttle when the 8 got loose. Really backed that group up and let the 14 and the 6 just go right around the car. See Holloway trying to recompose, get everything back together. Just behind the 14 and the 6. Got Isaac Wilson right there, right next to him. He looks a little bit low. Isaac's going to get right in front of Holloway. Here comes Nagels and Guerrero. They're right behind Tyler Miller, next 23. Paul Servant, Dana Osborne, Brian Kaufman, 1, 2, 3. Isaac Wilson and Holloway slide up there right behind the 14. Wilson with a ton of momentum going to the high side, but he's got no help. All by himself. Hoffman was looking high, but he decided to come back down. So now Isaac's all by himself at the top line. Russ and DJ are coming up there, sliding right behind the 21. Again, Isaac needs help or he's just going to fall back. And DJ gives him a wave as he passes him. Charles Giffen goes by him. Michael Pratt will go by him. Oh, they make contact, the 93 to 45 contact. But they're able to keep it straight. 26
Oh no,
laps.
something happened to Doug. Doug Johnson's out. Something happened.
There's Nagels and Guerrero on that bottom side. All kinds of stuff going on behind him. The 61, the 343 all over the place. Taking evasive action there.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
That is not going to be.
Oh, and he almost comes right back down. Call him the
I did not
wrecking ball
like that
for
move.
a reason.
I decided to take that back for that move.
Again, it's understanding time. There's still 24 laps to go. A lot of racing still to go. And some of these guys drive around like their pants are on fire. Paul Servant, Dana Osborne right there. Still leading. See if we can't find anything on. Anything with Doug, he just entered the pits and then disconnected. So the 13 car, Doug Johnson with England, he is out. Oh, trouble in the back. Anthony Schroeder, Charles Giffen into the wall. Hard contact. We're under caution. So 23 laps to go. Paul Servant, Dana Osborne, 1 and 2. These guys a few laps to decompress to see what happened there with Andrew. Just a giant checkup. Checkup started. It looks like the 343 decided to go from behind a 14 to the third line. Just slowed you down, DJ. So much momentum. Mark checked up, which checked up Giffen, and then the 48 was coming and just had nowhere to go.
Yeah, it's amazing how the air can impact you so greatly in these cars. You don't let off at all, and all of a sudden you're just getting drugged back, and then somebody else in front of you is getting drugged back, and you almost run them over.
Yeah, that's totally what happened. The Russ decided to go up high, stopped all the momentum behind him. Mark got into the back of the 61, which checked up that line. Giffen had to get off, and then Schroeder had just had nowhere to go.
Yeah, and Russ said that he jumped high there because he thought he was going to run the 14 over, so he was just kind of getting out of the way. I didn't want to jump in to hit Russ, so I slowed down, and it was chain reaction.
So under caution. Let's see. 6th caution of the race. It says 47 laps to go. There is not 47 laps to go. Pratt in the 45 will be your leader. Paul Servant, Dana Osborne, 2nd and 3rd. Kaufman in 4th. Tyler Miller in 5th. Still have one more pit stop to take, won't you, DJ? You don't have enough gas, right?
Well, I'm sure going to try it.
You want 18, 19 green flag laps?
I'm showing I can maybe do 20. So at 19, there'll be 19 to go when we come to green. I think I can do it as long as I'm not out front leading. So I'll stay behind somebody, save as much gas as I can, and then, 5 to go, we'll go hard.
The 3 and the 8 come down. DJ stays out. Those guys just going to get in. They're going to top off. Those the 14. And the 6.
I mean, I guess what's the likelihood of us going 20 laps without, or 19 laps without a caution? Haven't done it yet.
Exactly. The 45 definitely has track position now, but he has 9 laps used of fuel and tires. How can he get again? You gonna stay behind the one car? Is that the goal? Is that the deal here?
Yeah, I'm not going to try to lead. I don't want to waste any extra fuel right now. I don't know if I'll be able to keep the one car up there. I'm not the greatest pusher in this car, so we'll see.
You have no one behind you. That bottom line, unless Paul and Dana come up there. Which is possible.
We will see.
So when we go back green, we'll be at 19 laps to go to the checkered. Michael Pratt and the 23 of Tyler Miller up, leading that bottom line up top. One of Brian Kaufman and the 61 of DJ Mitzel. And you have Russ Hancock in that 343. Down there, green flag is coming out right now. Here we go. Great start there by the 45, but he almost put himself out too much.
Hey, he jumped it.
That's going to hurt. Coming down the backstretch, and everyone else behind, way slower. Paul Servant, Dana Osborne. It's like no one's starting at all. Up front, Pratt and Miller nose to tail. They're the only cars on the bottom side. Russ Hancock trying to catch the 61. Brian and DJ are out front. Right now, here comes Hancock in that 343. Here comes everyone else. Paul Servant and 8 Dana Osborne. They're going to have a full set of heat instead of head of steam. Here comes the start-finish line. Oh, there's contact in the back. The 23 and the 8, although everyone's going still. Dana's still going forward, slides back up with the... Oh, and he breaks loose. It's the wall. Down into the infield goes Dana Osborne. His bad luck continues. The 23 with problems. Dana trying to get the thing restarted, trying to get it to go straight again. Watch Dana, he's getting back up to speed slowly. Tyler Miller up to speed. Now Dana's back up. His right front tire. See if it'll hold on or not. Up front, Kaufman and Mitzel. 1-2, Brian. Paul Servant has lost one of his partners in crime. Dana Osborne severely damaged. 17 laps to go. Here comes the 45. Michael Pratt again on the bottom. He's got Len McNeese there with him and David Overstreet, along with Andrew Schroeder in the 48. Vince Guerrero there. Cody Nagel's on the bottom side. I think it's just about time to play it safe, chill out for a little bit. See if these guys can ride to the finish. 13 cars here. Daniel Holloway is the last one. Then you have a group of 3. These guys are 2.5 seconds back. Isaac Wilson, Dusty Burkhart, Charles Giffen. Les Levy 6 seconds back and falling fast. Tyler Miller 15 seconds back of them, and Dana Osborne, his car is smoking. The right front tire is facing the wrong way. And here come the leaders, so Dana's going to bring it around and take it into the pits, it looks like. Michael Pratt now leading that bottom row. Gained some separation from that middle pack there, led by Brian Kaufman in the 1 car.
Yeah, I'm really trying to monitor my temps here. I keep kind of going red and flashing, so I don't really want to blow it up with 15 to go or whatever.
I see you going off to the right-hand side again. That's where the air comes into these cars.
Yeah, just trying to peek it out, see if I can get some air in.
It looks like you 13 cars that are up there in the lead, just kind of taking it easy right now. 15 laps to go. Michael Pratt up there leading. Len staying right behind him, conserving fuel, no doubt. You got Brian Kaufman up there in the front on that top line with DJ Mitzel.
Oh boy, that was close.
That's an aggressive side draft with 14 to go. There's no doubt about it.
Well, that cooled my car down a lot.
Kind of just taking it easy. Pratt and Kaufman 1 and 2. Then Len McNeese, DJ Mitzel, David Overstreet, Russ Hancock, Andrew Schroeder, Paul Servant. Top 8 right there. And now the 1 of the 61 go forward a little bit here. 13 laps to go. One thing of note, Isaac Wilson, Dusty Burkhart, Charles Giffen, those guys have made it back to this lead group. So now we're 16 cars strong here in this lead group. To go. These guys just counting the laps down. They've had enough with the cautions. We'll go to the end now. Kaufman, Mitzel, Hancock up top on that top line. Pratt and McNeese on the bottom line. The others fast cars that are just taking their time. The 14 is back there behind Paul Servant. 6 car is the last car in the bottom lane, so they can go where they need to go. They have cars situated in both lines, so those groups are set. And all of a sudden, you see some of the cars that have succeeded the last 2 races. The 4 car, Rick Seabrams, as Michael Pratt dives off under the yellow. He may be out of gas and going in for pits. I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't pit that last caution. He didn't realize he couldn't pit the second time around without getting penalized. I don't know if he ran out.
No, he's back up.
Just
on
hoping
the
for a
track.
caution.
He's back. I think he's supposed to get out of everyone's way. He's back on the track. That just killed the momentum of that top line. Len McNeese is trying to hold on. It's got him, Overstreet, and Schroeder, the only 3 cars on the bottom line. As we're down to 10 laps to go. So final 10 laps here. Brian Kaufman in the driver's seat. But is he? He's going to take it down low to the yellow. He wants DJ to lead for a few laps to waste some gas. There goes Paul Servant, Cody Nagels, Russ Hancock getting stuck in the sucker hole there. Everyone going around the 343 as he's just in no man's land. Rick Seabrams lets him down. Brian Kaufman below the yellow. He's had enough of he's going down to pit road. Must not have enough. He needs to get some more. As they go around Dana Osborne, who's a few laps down. Paul Servant, now your leader. But Cody Nagels, Vince Guerrero right there to 14. So those 6 into 14 have made their way back. Here comes Mark Mann. Here comes Daniel Holloway to help Paul Servant. 9 laps to go. It's getting racy out there right now.
I needed to let out. I kind of ruined Len's run there, but I needed to get behind these guys. I am just on the cusp of making it on gas here, so need to save.
See what everyone else does. The problem is those cars in front of you, they stop in that last lap of caution. Paul Servant gonna slide down low. Nagels and Guerrero are gonna stay up top, and they're gonna go right around Paul Servant. Paul has no one behind him. He might be low on gas too. And now the 6 into 14 get overrun by David Overstreet, Rick Seabrams, Andrew Schroeder on the high side. Mark Mann there too. Holloway coming too on that high line. Nagels and Guerrero slide up there with them to the high line, not along that middle line. Mark Mann looking, he's gonna stay up there with his buddies. Here goes Nagels, here goes Guerrero down the line to that middle lane. That top lane needs to stay organized. They're all over the place right now. Coming up on Michael Pratt, who's going to go a lap down. Still, Rick Seabrams the leader. David Overstreet in second. Andrew Schroeder in third. With that high line working to perfection here at the end. Here comes that middle line now. Nagels down there with Guerrero all the way to bottom side, catching that draft from the 45. That's a lap down.
Got one in the wall.
Schroeder in the wall. The 48's in the wall. Everyone's checking up. He's able to get it off the wall, and everyone's able to get around him. That's going to slow that top line, though. Here comes the 6 and the 14. Isaac Wilson out of nowhere, too. The 69, Dusty Burkhart there. Paul Servant looking for a lane. He's going to go to the high side. Cody and Vince have got to think it's them against the world now. They're the only cars in that middle lane. They are making it work. DJ Mitzel going to come with them. 3 cars down there in that middle lane. The 61 helps the 14 and the 6. Here comes Rick Siebert still with David Overstreet, Mark Mann, Daniel Holloway. Only car we're missing is Paul Servant. He wants to get up there. 5 laps to go now here from Talladega. Rick Siebert showing the way on the hot side. Driving around like he's Kyle Larson out there. How's your gas mileage, DJ?
I'm showing 3/10 to the good, so we're keeping our fingers crossed here.
Good deal.
We're not doing very good here in the middle lane, though. Losing all kinds of time.
There goes Paul Servant around the 6. So the top 6 on that high line. Mark Mann, Holloway, and Isaac Wilson. I think Mark Mann's just protecting the bottom side a little bit there. Still 4 laps to go. Plenty of time. Here comes the 6 car. And the 14 and the 61. They're coming hard in that middle lane. Isaac comes down hard. Oh, his caution, oh, not caution. His car's in the wall behind. And McNeese in the wall. Damage. Charles Giffen in the wall. Damage. 4 laps to go. Hoffman back on the track. He's a lap down. For the 46, the 04. Showing the way around. 3 laps to go here from Talladega. NSRA Sunday Select. Last chance qualifying. Who is going to win this thing? Rick Seabrans. He's won 2 this season already. Love to put a 3rd one on the mantle for him. Down the backstretch they go. All single file. All heck's going to break loose the next lap and a half, though. Don't worry. DJ's is biding his time right there in 6th place. You got the 6 and the 14 behind you, DJ. I'm sure they'll, if you go low, they're going to go with you.
Yeah, I'm really worried about gas here. We'll see what it updates to.
2 laps to go now.
Shows I got 3/10 to the good, so maybe.
Wins the move, not this lap, right?
No, it's going to be like backstretch next lap, maybe.
David Overstreet is just pushing the heck out of the 4 Rick Seabrans up front. Mark Mann is right there. Oh, here we go. Turn 3 out of turn number 4. The 6 and the 14 have dropped down low, but they're all by themselves. Dusty Burkhart's going to go down low with them. We have collected the white flag. Let's see what happens now. All bets are off. Nagels, Guerrero coming. I don't know if they have anything for him. Seabrans, David Overstreet, and Mark Mann. Holloway wants to go, but he doesn't have anyone to go with him. Here goes Paul Servant. Paul's going to dive down there with the 6 and the 14 as they make some good ground, but it looks like Seabrans, Overstreet, and Mann are just committed to that top line. Into turn number 3 we go. Here goes Holloway down in front of the Nagels. That just puts a stopper there on that bottom lane. And they get a little disorganized up top. Holloway on the bottom side. Rick Seabrans on the high side with Overstreet. And man, can they make it work? Overstreet goes up high. Seabrans dives down low. Oh, right in front of Holloway. Contact. Overstreet with the win. Seabrans in second. Mark Mann in third. Oh my.
Wow, what a finish.
Just barely wins. Rick Seabrans had to take evasive action there at the end. Let's watch it again. Let's watch it off. Turn 4. Overstreet decided to go high. Mark Mann decided to get in front of Rick. Rick had all the momentum lost and tried to get in front of Holloway. And he just wasn't clear enough, and Holloway gets Nagels down low, and Rick just lost all momentum. Overstreet had it. Oh, what a finish. Overstreet finishes in first. Rick Seaburns in second. Mark Mann in third. Let's grab some of these guys. Assuming they're around. Let's see. All right, we're back here with the top three. David Overstreet, your winner. Rick Seaburns in second. Mark Mann in third. We're going to go bottom to top. We'll start with Mark. Mark, I mean, you guys were making that top line work really well there those last 10 laps. So what was the plan there at the end?
Oh, the plan for me was just stay committed to David O because he was pushing Rick really well. And I felt like if I'd have left that line, I probably would have screwed something up. So it was try to take a podium or a top 5 and got a podium. Good job. Congrats to David O for winning that. It was good.
Definitely. I mean, I was watching the race and I thought, man, this reminds me of about a year or two ago. I was leading a race. Mark was behind me and then he abandoned me.
Ah, I learned from those mistakes. Oh,
so David got the good Mark. I had the bad Mark.
You did. Oh, man. Sorry. You got to start racing again.
I'll get back out there. Don't worry. Congratulations
All
on
right.
the third place. We start playoffs next week, so it should be good times.
Absolutely. Yeah. We'll see how the points work out. I think I'm in the base. I don't even know.
Oh, you're in there. You're
We'll
good.
We'll see how the points work out. And yeah, man, it'll be awesome.
Sounds good, Mark. Congratulations on the third place.
All right, brother.
We'll go to second place, Rick Seaburns. Rick, I mean, you've been winning all the races lately, so I guess, second place is all right, though, right?
Yeah, I probably should have just conceded and probably just finished top 5 there. I made a really, really bad block there late, which kind of got Danny out of shape, and the 6 was already committed. I was looking at right there. He was full on committed onto the 21, and then it kind of caused a checkup on them too. So I apologize for them guys. But super excited for David O. He had all that energy coming back to the line, man. And the way these cars are, if you don't have that energy, you're a sitting duck. And when that happened with the 21, and that just kind of sealed my fate. So, but congrats to David O. Tremendous job, awesome job by him. He did a great job pushing on that third lane, man. We was cooking up there, and yeah, that was good commitment on his part, man. I was glad to see he won it if I couldn't.
Yeah, man, I look at the finish, and I don't think you had any choice but to do what you did. If you wanted to even be up there towards the top.
Yeah, my only fault there was I needed to make that decision a little bit earlier, but that's just the way these cars are. The runs are just so fast, and if you don't predict that stuff early enough, that you kind of, you cause those bottleneck checkups. So, again, that's on me. Apologies to the 21 and the 16. I'll reach out to them here after a bit, and yeah, looking forward to next week, start of the playoffs. This is our first year over here, so have it looking at it. That'd be fun.
Should be, man. Well, congratulations. You had a great second half of the season. Ride this momentum into the playoffs and hopefully maybe get a championship out of it.
Yeah, will do. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys broadcasting, all the fans at home watching, and all the drivers that come out and support this league. It's awesome racing on Sunday nights.
Sounds good. Thanks, Rick. Now, we go to our winner, David Overstreet. David, welcome to Victory Lane, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. It feels pretty nice. I'm not really a big fan of this car, but it's really fun to drive, though.
That, you know what? We hear that from everyone. It's like the car, but when you get it, when you can win a race, and everything plays out right, it's a hell of a car to drive.
Yeah, once I was actually committed to Rick there until, because I thought I was gonna run out of fuel, but I actually ran out right before the start finish line, so that's perfect time to run out, I guess.
I mean, you made really from the second place position, you made the move exactly when you had to on that outside to get around them. I mean, if you were going to go for a win like you were trying, I mean, that was perfect timing. It worked out really well for you. And you had the 0-4 pushing you behind you, which when I raced with Mark, he never helped me push. So it's good that you got that help from Mark.
It's pretty nice of Mark to do that after I door slammed him earlier in the race.
Well, man, congratulations on the win. I mean, your playoffs start next week, so I mean, it should be fun. I think with this, I mean, you're definitely in no matter what. So, congratulations, man, and we'll see you next week at Daytona.
Yeah, thanks to all the admins and you for broadcasting. Enjoy watching it, and thanks Leslie you for the paint and everybody else that we was running with tonight.
Sounds good, David. Well, congratulations on the win, and we'll get ready for the playoffs on next Sunday.
Let's get it.
All right. Well, DJ, any words, thoughts, with this race? I mean, you finished in 6th. That's not bad.
Yeah, it was a fun race. I was thinking I'd get up there a little bit further. I had a run on the outside. Maybe I should have went a little bit higher. Talking to Mark there after, he said he kind of reacted to stuff going on below, and we got into each other. I don't think I'd have won. Probably got 3rd, so it didn't really matter. Fun race though. Like a lot of these guys say, these cars, they're not anybody's favorite, but they sure are fun.
They definitely put on a heck of a race at the end. I mean, it's crazy to see the last lap of these cars.
Yeah. I mean, you're checking up all race, and the whole last lap, I didn't let out of the gas once. So, just trying to make up that time, and you do what you can do.
Sounds good. Well, next week start playoffs. I mean, we'll have 17 guys in the playoffs next week. So hopefully more people show up. It's good racing. We start from Daytona. So it should be a good race next Sunday night. See y'all then. I mean, in the interim. Anything else, DJ, you want to add?
Nope, that's all.
Well, sounds good, guys. Well, everyone, I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. I hope everyone had a Happy New Year. It's New Year's tonight. Still had a good show. About 22 cars, so good field tonight. We'll see everyone tomorrow or next Sunday from Daytona for the Sunday NSRA Sunday Select Round 1 of the playoffs here, season number 9.